welcome back, Orleans, to some more Star Control 2. Went ahead and bought me a little Shofixty ship to round us out. And now we're going to head on over to... We got quite a flight here. We might want to just use the quasi-space. Alright, let's... We're going to take quasi-space, see if we can get a little bit closer to our final destination. Trying to refer to my quasi-space guide here. That seems to be it. Yeah, that got us over a little bit anyways. Closer to the Yehat. We want to get to Gamma Serpentis. That one right there. I think we're gonna start a revolution. Brack, what am I seeing on my view screen? Hoot! It is none other than the flat-note face of our friends, the humans. But, old ally, are ye not knowing that we, the Yehat, are allied with the Elquan now? And your presence outside the slave shield and hoot in an armed starship are clear violations of your oath of fealty. Or whatever shall we do? It just isn't a right thing to kill you, human. But as a loyal member of my clan, I must obey the wishes of our queen. This may come as a shock, but the Shofixty are reborn. If this is being true thing, there will be many changes. But we are a species long wise in the ways of deceit. He must be proving these words he say, Captain. Send the Shofixty to us as a way of proof. Alright, I'll send over the Shofixty. We are scanning the separation of a vessel from your fleet, Captain. And indeed, its configuration matches that of a Shofixty scout vessel. This had better not be a trick, Captain. We are knowing the power of a glory device, and if you detonated the weapon near us, the price for you shall be dear, very dear. The scout has docked and we await the pilot's appearance at the airlock. The atmosphere cycle is complete. The door slides open and... Brack! Yip! It is true, the Shofixty are alive! Look at the furred muzzle, those shining black eyes, the sweet claws! Our children have returned from oblivion. But now we are faced with the cruelest truth. We who have sacrificed our honor, we who have lain with our enemy, we are not worthy. We are nothing. We are less than nothing. But wait, we are not Spathy. We are Yehat of the Starship clans. We will not live this lie any longer. Listen as I speak these words. If our queen makes the dishonorable command, then it is the queen who has no honor. And a dishonorable queen is no queen at all. We, the Zeep, are the only clan who remember the true meaning of honor. We shall tear the queen from her throne. The 2,000-year reign of the Veep Neep Queens is over. The revolution has begun. Alright, sounds good to me. I like fucking revolutions. Alright, I think we're going to get back into quasi-space here and cause more havoc. See you guys. You can't get me in the quasi-space. Lick my nuts, lick my motherfucking nuts. Right in the middle of Ilrath space. Exactly where I want to be. Alright, we've saved the Zalkfont pick now. Now it's time to deal with the Ilrath and the Thradish. Alright, let's hit our star map and we're gonna head to the Ilrath homeworld and teach these sons of bitches a lesson. Lesson in fucking with Captain Ronstock of the Empire of Ronstock on the Lug Lug Enterprise. Looks like their homeworld's not even in here. As they should be on Alpha Tari. They're not gonna like me dropping in to say hello too much, I can tell you that. Uh-oh. Looks like they're on to me. Should be arriving here shortly. Listen! It is the hideous and inspiring voices of our gods, Dogar and Kazan. O great gods of evil and darkness, what can your humble and devious servants do for you? So because we used the Melnorm summoning device,
they, for some reason, think we're their god. Our Bervixi caster device allows us to become gods in their eyes of Dogar and Kazan. You can also use the Umga from the Spathi planet. I actually don't have that. It does the same thing as the Bervixi caster. So we can tell them, heed these words, our evil children. Leave this place. Seek new prey.
O mighty Dogar, O mighty Kazan, your devoted servants hear your words and obey your divine and cruel insights. The Kunk are unfit for our sacramental tortures. We relish the prospect of killing worthy prey. We will leave immediately so that we can begin our glorious evil devotions. But who shall we prey upon next? Who will suffer our inspired torment? What was that lonesome, pitiful slave race near the Umgar region of space? Yes, I remember now. The Thradash. We will go now and kill all of them.
We return now to the defeated darkness. Obey our commands.
Farewell, Dogar and Kazan. We are awed by your malevolent presence, and swear unto you to commit even more vile and treacherous deeds tomorrow than we did today.
Alright, and you're going to see the Ilrath start moving toward the Thradash. That'll more or less take care of those two bastards. Alright, so what we need to do now is kind of get to focusing on the Ultron. Let's see. Once the Thradash are destroyed, we'll be able to claim one of the devices we need, the Aqua Helix. So while we're waiting for that to happen, we're gonna get with the Supax. So for now, let's use our portal spawner. Head over to Supax territory in the system of Beta Libre. Man, I tell you what, the kohr-ah, they're all over that bitch. There we go. Fuel efficient, I tell you. It's like a giant fucking Prius floating through space. Should have named my starship the Prius, not the Lug Lug. Oh, the Supax. Supax Shakur. Alright, well, let's see what happens here with the Supax. Greetings, a fellow carbon creature. May your route always be well watered. I am Captain Ronstock from Earth. We come in peace. I am Captain Nalala. We come in peace. Are we friends of yours? Oh yes, we have a strong cultural bond with the Utwig. They have been the foundation around which we have grown our starfaring culture. We are not the only allies, but we are also friends. You should go meet with them. They could use some excitement. You see, they are a little depressed and morose right now. Usually they are more festive and fun. Oh dear, what has caused the Utwig such distress? They broke their Ultron. Ultron? What's an Ultron? The Droog, the cruel, sallow trading race who sold the device to the Utwig, called the device the Ultron and claimed that it would give the Utwig superpowers. Unfortunately, the Utwig believed the Droog and bought the Ultron. However, the device did make the Utwig very happy. Of course, we didn't tell them what really thought of the Ultron. That they were vapid fools to buy a piece of shit for a planet's ransom. We went along with the falsehood and in doing so showed our own stupidity. Then, one sad day a few years ago, the Utwig Proctor dropped the Ultron. During a particularly energetic and festive ritual. Now the Utwig are morose and depressed. They feel they cannot ever achieve greatness because they lost the powers of the Ultron. They even gave the broken device to us, saying that they couldn't stand the sight of it anymore. I've heard. We were worried that the Utwig are so depressed that they may use their ultimate weapon. Here, you take the Ultron. Maybe you can do something with it. Thanks, I think. What do I do with it? We thought that we could get the Ultron working again. It would cheer them up. So we tried to figure out how to fix the damn thing. Or at least get some of the flashing shit working again. But for all the Droog's falsehoods, the Ultron is some kind of artifact, and we could not synthesize the necessary replacement parts. Perhaps on your journeys you will find the elements and use them to repair the Ultron. Then you could return it to the Utwig and they might not be so depressed. Why do you look like a piece of fucking broccoli? I have to... Hello, Voyager. May the light always reach your leaves. Our starship is called Luglug. Our starship is called the Tender Shoot. We are the Empire of Ronstock from Earth. We are the Supox, Utriculoria from Earth. You're from Earth? Hey! You just copying whatever I say. Oh yes, we apologize for the confusion. Our homeworld is also called Earth. Or more probably, Wilk, which means perfectly good and nutritious dirt. Earth is pretty close, is it not? Where do you think I can find repair materials for this Ultron thing? Perhaps a good place to start would be the Droog, since they were the ones who sold the piece of shit to the Utwig in the first place. Symbionts? How interesting. Tell me more. Our kind evolved on a beautiful planet orbiting the wonderfully green-hued star, Root. From the canopy of the great jungles to the shores of the azure seas, our species has flowered and grown well. Early in the evolution, we adapted to exist in symbiosis with other hardier life, flora and fauna, which supplied us with nutrients while we supplied them with reproductive assistance. Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Come on, plants can't be intelligent. Our top scientists and science fiction writers have proved it. Yes, this has been confirmed by our people as well. Strange, is it not? Many of our people regard this inconsistency as proof of our divine origin. Why do you copy our speech and mannerisms? We learn and we adapt. We are symbionts. Our first step is making friends is always to copy them. This is our idiom. Alright, later, Supox. May sunlight and water always fall upon you and your nutsack. Alright, so it looks like we just got handed the Ultron, the broken Ultron. One of the pieces that we need to fix that is the clear spindle. We also need the Aqua Helix, which we'll be working on once the Thradish are eradicated from the system. Now, as far as the Thradish, you can also form an alliance with them by destroying about 25 plus of their ships and teaching them and their little bitch asses a lesson. And then you can actually join their alliance and go to their the Zeta Draconis planet and get the Aqua Helix from there. Or you can go about doing it the way I did it, which is the total eradication of the Ilrath and the Thradish together, which, since they're both a bunch of cocksuckers, we went ahead and committed internal genocide on both of the races. Because that's what they deserve. Looks like it's going to take the Ilrath quite a while to get over there, though. So in the meantime, we're going to go meet up with the Droog. They have the Rosy Sphere, which is the third piece that we need to fix the Ultron. Alright, we need to, yeah, we're going to need to hyper jump here. I think someone friendly is coming to talk to me. I don't got time for this shit. See ya! That must really piss them off. They get so close to catching up to me, and the next thing you know, I'm gone. Alright, the Droog space. Then we're going to head to Zeta Persei. They're moving at a much faster pace now. It depends on the amount of days that go by. Whee! Alright, let's talk to the Droog here. These are pretty cool ships. They're like a big gigantic gun. Hard as hell to hit with, but man, if they hit you, you're in trouble.
Attention, alien starship. You have arrived at the central trade world of the Crimson Corporation. Home of the Droog. Be welcome and take advantage of our excellent deals. Our sensors reveal that you have one of our more powerful hyperwave casters on board your ship. Have no fear, Captain. It was abandoned on the Brevixie moon, and by our law it belongs to you. However, we are fond of the device and wish to regain it through trade. Give us the caster and we will give you all the fuel your ship can hold. We note you possess a vortex spawner. In exchange for the symbol device, we will give you 3 Mauler starships. And fuel your fuel tanks at no extra charge.
Yeah, no thanks. We want to make a purchase, though.
Since you are not familiar with our standard trading procedures, Captain, allow me to explain. We will sell you fuel ancient artifacts, even our own Mauler starships. All that we ask in return is that you assign some of your crew to serve here at our trade world on a permanent basis.
Gee, isn't that kind of like slave trading?
No, Captain. Slaves have no choice in their destiny, no freedom. We would never accept the permanent assignment of one of your people, unless we knew that they had granted you the right to make such a deal.
Well, what would my crew do here?
People as skilled as your flagship's crew will receive immediate post in our Starfleet. They will serve alongside our own Droog starship personnel, sharing every duty.
I'm ready to make a purchase.
Let us begin. Our inventory presently includes the Rosy Sphere, an ancient precursor artifact of unrivaled beauty and mystery. Yours for an amazing bargain of only 100 crew. The Trident of Wimbley. Not just one, but fully 3 mystic prongs give this artifact its awesome capabilities. Are you strong enough to master its power, or will it master you? Cost, 100 crew. The Glowing Rod. What unearthly powers will you gain when you hold this coruscating staff high above your head and scream Kai Likey Lee? And it can be yours for 100 crew. As always, we also have an unlimited supply of exceptionally high-performance starship fuel, at a cost of 10 crew for 10 units of fuel, as well as a freshly assembled Marlow starship, which we will trade for 100 crew.
I wish to acquire the Rosy Sphere.
I stride to the sphere's containment vessel and pull it slowly from its ancient cradle. The dust of centuries has made a gentle weld. There it has come free. Now into your hands I place the ancient sphere. Do you feel that, Captain? Has the warmth already penetrated the skin of your hands into your soul? Well, it soon shall, Captain. Just keep trying.
I didn't want to spend my fucking crew. Ew, some snot came out of his nose. Right, now I gotta reload. If you do that and sell crew, your crew cost goes way the hell up. Fucking bastard. Alright, so instead of giving him crew, we can also give him some other things. You can trade to him a Micon A case, and also the Bravixi caster, which we don't want to give him that, nor do we want to give him the crew, so we're going to seek out the Micon A case. Once we get to our star map again, gonna travel to Gamma Bray, and we'll see you there at Gamma Bray. It's quite a flight. Alright, here we are. Save in case it gets grisly. I thought they were going to give me the option of trading what I wanted to. I didn't think he was going to automatically take my fucking crew. Which was bullshit. You want to talk to the Micon? That's fine. After I get up on your home world. I don't think this is actually their home world. It's just one world within their sector. Weather non, but crazy tectonics. Mineral rich. Near an unusual volcanic fumarole, we have found a fragment of some kind of biological encasement or shell, which is made of an incredibly tough, heat-resistant mat of fungal fibers. We can find no sign of any life form which may have hatched from this egg, but we will bring it back a sample of the material to the flagship for further study. Oh, then I'm going to jet down here and grab some shizzle. Scooping it up. Scooping it up, yo. Scooping poop. say that's good enough for now. We'll see you in the next video, folks. Thanks for watching.